You are not remembering your childhood. You are remembering the last time you remembered it. Every memory you have ever touched has been quietly rewritten, edited, and reassembled, and you were never told. Somewhere in your mind, right now, a memory is dying, and you won't notice. You never do. We like to think of memory as a recording, a film reel, something stored safely in a vault, waiting to be replayed exactly as it happened. That's the story we tell ourselves. It's also completely false. In the 1990s, a neuroscientist named Karim Nader ran an experiment that would quietly unravel everything we thought we understood about the past. He took a memory, a fear response in rats, and reactivated it. Then, in that brief window while the memory was open, he blocked a single protein. The memory didn't just fade. It vanished, completely, as if it had never existed. But here's the detail that should unsettle you. The memory wasn't erased while it was sitting quietly in storage. It was erased the moment it was being remembered. Which means the act of remembering something is also the act of destroying it. Every time you pull up an old memory, your first heartbreak, your mother's voice, the smell of a house that no longer exists, your brain doesn't play it back like a video. It rebuilds it from scratch, right there, in the moment. And every time it rebuilds it, it uses whatever materials are lying around. Your current mood, a conversation you had yesterday, a movie you watched that had a vaguely similar scene. All of it gets folded in, quietly, without your permission. Then it saves this new, slightly altered version, overwriting the old one. This is called re-consolidation, and it happens every single time you remember anything. But then something strange happens when you think about what that actually means. It means the version of your first kiss that you remember today is not the version you remembered 5 years ago. It's a copy of a copy of a copy, each one slightly warped, slightly reshaped by whoever you were on the day you last thought about it. Somewhere along the way, the original was deleted. You just never got the notification. And this is the part almost nobody talks about. If every memory changes every time you access it, then the you from your childhood, the actual, original one, is already gone. Not faded, not distant, deleted. Overwritten by 200 later versions of yourself, each one convinced they remember it correctly. You have never once, since the day it happened, touched the real memory. You've only ever touched the most recent forgery. Psychologists once believed some memories were exempt from this. They called them flashbulb memories. Moments so emotionally intense that they get burned into the brain perfectly, permanently. Where you were on 9/11, the day someone you loved died, the instant your world changed. People describe these memories with total confidence, vivid colors, exact words, the precise weather. Researchers tested this. They asked people to describe a flashbulb memory the day after a major event, and then again, years later. The details had changed, dramatically. But here is the disturbing part. The subject's confidence hadn't changed at all. They were just as certain about the wrong memory as they had been about the real one. Which means your brain isn't just capable of deleting the truth. It's capable of deleting the truth and replacing it with something else. And handing you full, unshakable confidence in the fake. You would swear on anything that it happened exactly the way you remember. And you would be wrong. And you would never know. But this is where everything changes, because this isn't really about memory anymore. If your memories are constantly rewritten, quietly, invisibly, without consent, then so is the story you tell about who you are. Your sense of self isn't a fixed object sitting somewhere inside you. It's a narrative, a living document being edited in real time by a ghostwriter you'll never meet. Your own brain, working while you sleep, while you scroll, while you sit in traffic thinking about nothing at all. The child you were is not preserved anywhere. Not in your mind, not in some untouched archive waiting to be visited. That child was deleted a long time ago, one small edit at a time, replaced by a story convincing enough that you never noticed the swap. You are not haunted by your past. You are haunted by your brain's current opinion of your past. This isn't really about neuroscience. It's about the terrifying gap between what you experienced and what you believe you experienced. A gap so seamless that you will never feel it open. Think about the people you've lost touch with. The versions of yourself you swear you remember being. The exact way it felt to be 12 years old, standing in a specific room, feeling a specific kind of afraid. None of that is preserved. All of it has been quietly rewritten by every year that came after it. We spend our lives building an identity on top of memories we assume are solid ground. They are not solid ground. They are wet clay, reshaped every time we touch them, and we have been touching them our entire lives. Somewhere inside you, right now, a memory is being pulled up. Maybe it's this video, maybe it's something else entirely. And the moment you finish remembering it, it will already be a little different than it was 30 seconds ago. The original is gone. It has always been gone. You were never protecting it. You were only ever writing its obituary, one memory at a time, and calling it a life.